Okay, so your first step is to check what you're going to be assessed on for each question. So for in the actual paper or online, it will tell you the different criteria that you'll be assessed on for each question. So you just need to read those over. You don't need to spend loads of time studying them or trying to memorise them, but just get an idea of the kind of things they're going to be looking for. So for example, they're looking for ideas and opinions, so I need to remember that in this document that I create, or whatever it is I'm writing, I need to share my own ideas and opinions. There's a big focus on the purpose and audience, and it's this word appropriate seen throughout. Okay, so that's just making sure that the things you're writing suit the people and the purpose that you're writing it for. So for example, this question 2 is about writing an article for a student magazine. So they're all going to have a focus, they're all going to have a purpose and be realistic, because this is functional skills. It needs to be functional and more like real life context. So I need to think about, in this question, who is my audience? That's students. And what is my purpose? Well, my purpose is to inform. Okay, but because it's for a student magazine, there can also be a little bit of to entertain in there. Okay, I need to think about the formality of my language and my register, a bit like it says here. So that's like the tone that you're writing in and how formal or informal it is. So it needs to be formal because it's giving information, but also there can be some informality because it is meant for students. Okay, also they're looking for the format and the layout, so they're looking for paragraphs, they're looking for that punctuation and grammar, so it needs to be set out correctly and it needs to have a good flow and be easy to read. They're looking for some complex sentences, so it can't all just be written in really simple basic sentences throughout. And they want those organisational markers as well. And that helps with cohesion, which is here. So that basically means the flow and how easily and how nicely it reads for the reader. So those organisational markers can be things like subheadings, bullet points, or lists, anything like that. Okay, just to organise this really clearly, and we've got our paragraphs there as well. Just so it's not just one big bulk of text, it's something that can be easily followed and specific information can be easily found within that. Okay, this is a non-fiction piece of writing. That's something really important to remember. I'm not writing a story here, I'm writing it for a purpose, it's something real. Okay, so you need to make sure that you have a look through and pick out these key words to find out what they're going to be looking for in your answer to that question.